This is Big Island Video News for Monday, April 24th, 2023. A magnitude 4.1 earthquake rattled the Volcano area of Hawaii Island at 2:24 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. The earthquake occurred about 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles north-northeast of Kilauea caldera, just within the boundaries of Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The quake was measured at a depth of a little over 1 kilometer or more than half a mile below sea level. The USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory said moderate shaking occurred during the earthquake and light damage was reported. However, the earthquake had no apparent impact on either Mauna Loa or Kilauea. Both volcanoes currently are not erupting. The man who escaped from a Hilo jail on Friday evening was found and arrested on Saturday after an intense manhunt. 27-year-old Dylan Paulo Leslie reportedly scaled an exterior fence at the Hawaii Community Correctional Center, where he's been incarcerated on charges of attempted murder, robbery, and terroristic threatening since November. Hawaii police and state sheriffs began searching the area surrounding the jail, as well as downtown Hilo, in search of the missing inmate who was considered dangerous. By Saturday morning, the search was focused on Reed's Island, where Leslie was seen allegedly attempting to steal vehicles in the area. Neighbors were on high alert.
Well, we didn't see anything, but the cops came. Last night we were watching because it was pretty close, so we figured it was close to the high school, and the high school is right across the river from my house. And then today, on the top of the street, evidently, he stopped and tried to get into someone's car, and then he also went to another house and asked to use a telephone. He never came to our house. I live about, I would say, 5 minutes to the prison. And we were told to check our basement, and my house is 3 stories, so I had to go and we checked down there. But we made sure that, we stayed in the house. And the police were very good about coming by and making sure everyone wasn't out in the yard.
Leslie was eventually located on the bed of the Wailuku River in the area behind Hilo High School and taken back into custody. A draft environmental assessment examining a plan to restore Pohoiki Bay to a shape and depth that resembles pre-eruption conditions is now online. The draft EA was published in the Environmental Notice for April 23rd. The Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources is proposing to restore navigational access to the landlocked boat ramp by removing accumulated material through excavation and dredging. The document says the volcanic material would be placed in areas of new lava or new beach, away from the ocean. The restoration effort was discussed at a recent Hawaii County Council meeting.
Folks that have been on the council with me for a number of years, we've had a lot of conversations about Puna's recovery. Our community is still in recovery mode, and a critical component of that is restoration of our boat ramp. And I want to appreciate efforts that have been made by our state delegation to introduce bills this session that would allocate funding to restoring the boat ramp. We have an excellent recommendation and report that's been put forward by Limtiako Consulting Group to really hone in on potential solutions. And several were put forward: a temporary dredge, a larger dredge with some, they call it slope stabilization, very intrusive jetties, which I think would really just alter the makeup of our bay there. But the Levi'a spoke very strongly about restore what we had. The boat ramp is still there, and the commitment by the county to restore Pohoiki Road, it just makes sense for us to invest our time and energy in restoring the bay to pre-eruption conditions.
A statutory 30-day public review and comment period has begun. Comments are due by May 23, 2023. A draft environmental impact statement for the addition of wastewater services in Puna has also been published in the Environmental Notice. The Hawaii County Department of Environmental Management plans to bring wastewater collection, treatment, and disposal infrastructure and services to the district. The draft EIS examines on-site, centralized, and decentralized options. Alternatives could include sub-regional or regional wastewater treatment plants. Even sending the wastewater to Hilo for treatment is under consideration. A statutory 45-day public review and comment period on the draft is now underway. Comments are due by June 7th, 2023. The University of Hawaii Sea Grant College Program and its partners were recently awarded $5.1 million from the National Sea Grant Program Take on Marine Debris, in particular derelict fishing gear. The investment will go towards 3 multi-year projects to include removal and also to repurpose the gear that is brought to shore, and developing a regional Pacific Islands marine debris action plan.
The grants that are coming to this region for this focus on marine debris are really significant as they are a very conscious intent to really boost up our ability to tackle this problem that we've been facing and dealing with for certainly more than 30 years.
I really hope that this work in its entirety will help us here in Hawaii deal with the derelict fishing gear that's damaging our ocean, our reefs, entangling our Hawaiian monk seals and our honu.
They really provide an opportunity to significantly increase the research enterprise here at the university and our ability, capacity to engage community and have a better understanding of this complex problem.